I'm over here dying laughing just because of just the concept of what I'm doing today. Because I got home from work like an hour ago, right? Got home from work an hour ago, and I've spent the last hour downloading games and sitting here making a wheel and doing all the things because I decided that it would be funny if I asked my Discord server to tell me what game to play today, and instead they all picked the option spin a wheel. So, when we get back from the ad break, which is be starting here and not very long, um, we will be spinning a wheel, and I'm just gonna hope that it's decided to go with one of the games I already have downloaded, because there are more than a few on the list that are not currently downloaded that could be picked. So we'll have to see. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. VOD viewers, love you guys to death. We're gonna see what we're playing today. I was gonna say we're gonna play blank, but we don't know what we're gonna play yet. So if it's a multiplayer game, you guys are welcome to join. Y'all know my Steam stuff. I've shared it before. If not, I'll share it again. And yeah, we'll have to see. But let's play a song, and we'll get through it. I'll see you guys in a sec. No, it really is.
It makes
And then
me
yeah,
so
a couple.
angry.
I realized that the list included some stuff. Welcome back, everybody. I should mention hello, Scally. Yes, hello. I should mention I did add 3 things from my Epic Games Store, rather than it just being from Steam, because some of the games I had on here were not.
I thought you were legit just gonna like hit the. There's a website where you could like sign in and it load your Steam library.
Oh,
in
that would be
and
funny.
shuffle.
I should do that
I
at
thought
some
that's
point.
what we were gonna do. Like just 500 games. Let me just pick one.
I may try that at some point.
I've done it a few times. It's fun, but sometimes you get like just the weirdest things that you have no idea you even own. And it's like I really don't want to play that.
Yeah. But cool. Let's swap over to this. Let me turn down the music a little bit more.
Stand by.
Here's the wheel for you guys.
Yeah.
So the way this is gonna work, we've got however many games this is, and I'm going to spin it until there is only one option left. It's gonna delete whatever it picks as it picks it. Okay.
Okay, that's typically what I do with wheels, but that's a lot to go through.
Well, luckily the spin is only set to like 2 seconds.
Okay,
so,
that's not bad then. Out of curiosity, what did you get earlier that you were talking
Trailmakers.
about? Ah, that would
Yeah.
have been fun. That would have been fun.
It is still on the list.
Yeah.
But here we go. Let's do this real quick. Splitgate 2
Depending
immediately off.
out.
Pending the what?
Depending on the outcome, I might play with you.
Yeah.
We will see.
That is the hope. Simple Plains, fair enough. Haven't touched that game in years.
Simple Plains is still on there. Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, it takes a couple seconds for it to be removed.
Oh, Terraria. No, wait. What? Terraria is fun.
CS2 is going.
CS2.
Oh boy. Not surprised that one's gone.
By
Gee.
ATM machine.
I'm glad I didn't fully download it.
God, that game's huge.
I will say, I did have some games that I did almost download that were on the list previously. So like Halo Infinite, Forza 4, War Thunder. Just like, these are going to take forever and I'll never start stream. And then if they don't get picked, then there's no point to me having even downloaded it. Okay. Once humans.
A lot of the ones that I was gonna play with you are getting off the list. Damn.
Dang, I'm actually a little sad about that one.
I am too. I was kind of hoping.
Okay, that one's fine.
Yeah.
I was actually kind of wanting to play that one today.
Yeah.
I started the tutorial last night.
Did you see that video I sent to the boys?
I did.
Taking notes.
And I'm going to be so real, I completely agree.
Yeah. No, and you know what you sound like because of that?
Yeah. Alright, no more Rocket League.
No more Rocket League. No more Rocket League. I swear to God, if it's D2, that'd be so fucking funny.
After all this.
After all this, it's just
guys.
The game that you play constantly?
Yeah. Yeah, the original poll was Elite Dangerous, Destiny 2, or I Just Spin the Wheel. And both of those games are in the final 6. Alright, there goes Elite.
There goes Elite.
We will be playing Elite on Friday, so not a huge loss here. First Ascendant, it's fine. Callie, you're slapping me. Oh, Trailmakers, I'm a little sad.
Fucking if it's D2, I swear to God, man.
Alright.
Oh my goodness! No! Oh my goodness!
That was so close!
Oh my God, KSP or Terraria. This is like you 1 year ago today streaming.
It really is, yeah.
These are just the two games you're
It really is.
Ago. Along with like Halo Infinite.
Dang,
KSP!
Okay. It's gonna be KSP.
KSP!
Man,
yeah!
I have been intending on this game returning to the channel, so.
Woo! KSP! Alright, that means I'm either streaming Metal Gear or I'm going to the gym.
Okay, fair enough. Alright, get out of here.
Enjoy your burger with Daddy Special Sauce.
Yeah, alright now. Alright, folks. Then yeah, let's... Give me just a second. I need to... Alright, Ellie Golding, you're being loud in my ears. But yeah, welcome, I guess, to what is now a Kerbal Space Program stream. Let me update all of my stuff. We spun the wheel and we are on KSP. It will be... We're gonna do some stuff in the old stream save. I figure. Might as well. Alright, let me get my monitor ready. I'm actually just going to completely pause our music here. Alright. Oh, I'm talking. I can hear myself. This is a problem. Hold on. Hold on. Oh man. Oh, the audio. I'm sorry, everyone. All right. So yeah, it's been so. This is actually my first time playing Kerbal Space Program on this computer. Actually, yes. Hello.
Play modded? Play modded since you do vanilla a lot.
Are you gonna join me if I play modded? Because I'll have to completely re-download CCAN or whatever.
I don't know.
I was just saying
you should play modded.
I will eventually. I am bringing KSP back to the channel, so I will add modded.
Like starting now, or was it a later?
It was a later thing, yeah. I had a plan at some point. So, yeah, no, for now we're just going to play, we're going to close that. For now we're just going to play regular Kerbal Space Program. So let's get this open. I'm sure any... Alright. So it is launching that. Let me actually send you guys to a be right back. You guys will listen to some music and I'll get this all set up and going. And then we will rejoin together once that's happened. It shouldn't take long, so don't go anywhere. But the game needs to open and I need to make sure everything's updated and whatnot. So be right back. All right. Let's get it going. It should be good just to swap straight over. Look at that. Fantastic. It is good to be back. We genuinely have I've not touched this, I think, since the last time I streamed it. Which, to be completely real, there is no way of telling. Actually, yes, there is. If you type in ! VODs in the thing, you can click on that link and go to my VODs channel. Unless Firefox decides to, be stupid and not let me do anything. Oh, it's installing an update. It just decided as soon as I needed it, let's update. All right, whatever. Let's do a quick review of where we were last time I was on this specific save. We were going through the process of doing a Jewel 5, which is something I had never done before in Kerbal Space Program, and still technically haven't, because of some issues with orbital stuff. Excuse me. I was doing testing, and I stopped streaming it for a minute because I was actually testing it off camera. But then I got to a point where testing it just became annoying because I wasn't doing it on camera, and there was so much that I had to keep redoing and retrying. And so, I just kind of stopped playing it from there, and just didn't add it back to my stream rotation, which Chris did bring up a valid point. I do intend on bringing it back to the channel at some point in a modded variety, because it used to be Monday was my multiplayer day, Wednesday was my big long series like Kerbal Space Program, and then Friday was my story game, and then I went on a period where it was just multiplayer games, and then a period where it was just story games. And then I kind of found what I liked the most, which was story games 2 out of the 3 days, multiplayer or something else on Friday, and then Saturdays and whatever else is Minecraft. And I'm trying to figure out what I want this year's to be. Because 2024 was very specific about what I streamed, when I streamed, things like that. And I still have the same schedule now, but like 2025 was all over the place in what each day meant, what each day was doing. So I just realized that our thing is not correct here. There we go. Alright. Oh, the video finally opened. Alright, let's see. It's been about a month since I last uploaded something to the VODs channel, which, my bad to the VOD viewers, I'm very sorry. Let's see. The last time I played... Okay, so the last Kerbal Space Program stream that I have was titled Final KSP Stream Until the Full Jewel 5. And the goal, and again, the intention was that I would not return to KSP until I actually... till I actually got, the Jewel 5 ready and I was able to do it and whatnot. And man, look at some of these graphics. This is a very old VOD. Audio's awful. Man. Yeah, but anyway, yeah. So that's almost a 2.5 hour long stream, and it was streamed January 15th, 2025. Look at that. So yeah, it's been a minute since I last touched this game, but I will make a return to it. Make an intentional return to it. This was not an intentional return, but it was on the list. So the thing about the list was we went with what games did I have the absolute most time in on Steam. Then I also threw in a couple We are in the wrong building for what I want to do. What was I saying? Steam games, most hours. I was trying to see, like, all right, let me just pick my top 20 most played games in terms of game time. And ended up taking out a bunch, like I mentioned, because of just sheer game size. And obviously they weren't picked here, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway had I sat there and waited. And the other games that I did download for the sake of testing, or for the sake of the thing, I do intend on playing at some point on stream. Oh, there we go. Tracked objects. I gotta track things. Let's turn off all my debris. Golly, what are all of these? Oh, these are just straight up relays. Holy cow. I know I've got a lot of relays because I did set up a good... or I had a good relay system. Yeah, see, look at that. So I was able to put something really big in orbit of Jool. Yeah. JRB1. So this thing allows me full connection to the Kerbal Space Center and the rest of the relay by it just being here in orbit. Which is insane. Like, it's so simple. It's literally just the one antenna, and it just sits there with a lot of power. It is really funny how close it is to the moon there. I'm not liking how close we are. Again, on a galactic, on like an actual sense, we're very far away from it. But on a cosmic scale, I mean, we are very close to that thing. What? How am I so close? Button. Oh, I'm pushing. God, Chris was right, dude. I play so much Destiny. I find myself just pressing F1 to get information, and there's no other game that does that. There is genuinely no other game in my life where F1 is a key that I'm supposed to hit often for the sake of, like, doing things. But I press it so freaking often. But yeah, so let's see. What should we do today? Let's actually... We are going to go out and fly. We're going to fly some stuff that we've already made. And I'm trying to remember what my... Because again, all of these planes I did make for specific things as I got better parts and needed to do longer things. So I'm trying to see... XSSV Hermes 4... Okay, so yeah, Hermes 4 is fine. What do you carry on you? Anything? No. Oh, that's right, yeah, because my goal is just to land. Where are my docking ports? Coupling. So what I want to try today is just to see, you know... Just to see. Mass is a little far forward for what I'd like. Did I need all of this fuel? I'm sure I needed all this fuel for something. See, okay, Jool is interesting because it's got one moon with atmosphere and 3 that don't, or 4 that don't. I'm trying to remember my math. Man, let me tell you, I still got it. I still know all my keymines, bruh. Alright. Hit the Hermes 4 in the air. And let's just see how, I forgot how loud this game is all the time. There you go. See, the thing, I don't remember this being, like, truly single stage to orbit. I know that it is for Lathe, which is the point. I mean, we want it to be that way for Lathe. God, it's still so loud. There we go. Jeez. Like, I want to be up near my vehicles, but I can't. See, right now what I'm doing is I'm looking at my surface speed. And as long as I stay accelerating, I'm gonna keep moving up. And we're gonna watch for it to suddenly stop accelerating. Okay, we're gonna do this first. We're gonna level it out. I'm gonna try and get a bit downrange first. Oh, we're starting to heat up. Alright. How are we looking? We're okay. Just gonna hold it as high as we can. I know we're quite a bit faster than I want to be for this altitude. Alright, we're gonna hit that X. And we're going to warp up. We're gonna cancel that. We're gonna speed up a little bit here. Jeez. We're gonna see if we can't make it to orbit with just this. We should be able to. I mean, it is capable of that. Fantastic. Look at that. Immediately into orbit, guys. And so now what we'll have to worry about is... See, I'm trying to decide what we do today. Because what we could totally do is try and test... or try and build a station. or not a station, an MTV, mass transit or mass transport vehicle. The goal is, I guess I should back up. With a typical Joule 5, at least if you're doing it for like the sake of like speed running or leaderboards or whatever else, you gotta do all 5 landings with the same vehicle and return. What I'm doing is a slightly modified version of that, where my goal is to take the same astronaut or same Kerbonaut and land them on each of the vehicles. Land them on each, not each of the vehicles. Land them on each of the moons and return back in one vehicle. So I'm taking a large transport craft out there. But I have to build that in orbit, essentially. So what I need to do now... What I need to do now is to build a large... essentially a fuel variant of the plane that I just... that I just flew. So this thing, make it bigger, full of fuel, come dock to this. Is there another plane down there? There is another plane down there, look at that. But since I know, I'm sure that there's a more efficient way of getting... I've just had a thought, and it looks like the thought I have is, yeah. Dang, I have no oxidizer. So I literally got to orbit with just barely by the skin of my teeth. Which I'm fine with. I'm okay with that. Wrong button. So we're gonna head back to the Space Center. And we are going to, let's build just a big fuel plane. Let us swap. Let's actually see. Let's see if I have one built, because I know that I've built some stupid stuff, like this thing. Why did I call it the bipolar test bed? Is this a build that I did? Hold on. It is, yeah. It's in the current. Well, hold on. Let's double check my Steam. My God, I should. I should build and fly this and use it as a hold on. I should use this as part of the station. Let's see if I can manage to bring this thing to orbit, because it'd be really funny. Someone just sent me a message on Steam. It is Chris. He said, I am still going to touches you. And then he sent a sticker. Alright. Alright. It is a wobbly bastard. Alright, let's get up to 15k like it said. Oh yeah, holy cow, this thing is wobbly. I just gonna hear me furiously typing or furiously tapping keys as I attempt to send this to the correct angle. Oh boy. All right. Here's hoping. Did I run out of... What am I running on? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, that didn't work. Alright, I'm expecting... Yeah, there he goes. I was about to say, I'm expecting some flames here in a second. Well, hey, there you go. You guys got to see an explosion on a, Berlin KSP stream in the year 2026. Can I actually land this? It would be insane if I'm able to... No, I'm not going to be able to. It's too fast. Maybe it's because I had that on. I don't know. Physics time warp is weird. Well, alright. Let's, We're going to revert all the way back to the spaceplane hangar. That was literally just a random test to see. Let's see what I built in Bingus. Nothing good. Oh wait, no, Bingus and Big Floppa was Chris. Let's see, what else was Chris? There was another one that was Chris's that was in here. Maybe it was just Bingus and Big Floppa. When I was streaming previously, when I was streaming KSP previously, I was on one of his computers. Or I say one of his computers. I was on that like gaming laptop that I was using for ages, and that's why these are both here, because he played on there for that. The Dark multiplayer as well, and that's what it would have been. historical recreation. I did go through the process of trying to build Buran and the space shuttle. How far can I go? 7.6. Are you kidding me? Did I make a 6.7 joke like 2019 without knowing it? C6 Pathfinder, Crude Hyper A6, Tempest. Tempest is huge. Yeah, Tempest is huge. Golly. Zero to 5 to 10 degrees to space. Alright, we're gonna try this. We're gonna try and meet up with... I did not deploy the landing gear. Yeah, it's fine. It's whatever. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. I'm very concerned for what I'm about to see. I'm gonna move these to a different fire group, just out of necessity, or out of principle. And let's see. Do I have a 3 and 4? Great. View from the cockpit. Oh, that's right. It's the one in the nose. Are we even gonna get off the ground? No, we are not. Oh, God. Oh, man. we are close enough to the water to kick it up. Just go ahead and swap it over, I guess. How much oxidizer are we carrying? Why is everything rolling when I'm trying to just pitch? You guys didn't see that. No one saw that. Right, guys? Right, everyone? I do apologize for the whoever may be watching who just I just destroyed your ears. I'm very sorry. I did that for the bit, alright. Alright, let's try this again. We're gonna start with all engines this time. Alright, we are climbing. And now I just have to sit here and hold that angle. Are my controllers connected? They're not. Alright. I'm half tempted to move my HOTAS over and use it to fly this. I'm sick of it tilting like that. I wish there was like a non-modded way to say, hold this attitude. Yep.
It's so cold in here.
What, in there?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Turn it up a little.
Yeah, that's fine. I will definitely say I'm definitely still worried about the rolling that it's doing. I don't know why it's rolling the way that it is. I definitely feel like this is a vehicle that whoever designed it was like, let me just teleport you to orbit, and then it can re-enter. Because I guarantee you, yeah, this thing can re-enter with little to no issue. But if you're trying to tell me that this thing is actually a single stage to orbit, I think you're literally lying out your butt. Come on, speed up. Keep going. Please keep accelerating. Please keep accelerating. Please keep accelerating. Dang it. I am still climbing, at least. But not by hardly anything. Dang it. What? Oh my god. Are you... I pulled back! That's all I did! What is it doing? Guys, I think we're going for a water landing here. I don't foresee us actually making it to what we need to. It'd be really funny. Why did this happen? I did not pull back that hard. We're now climbing again? Are you... What is going on with this thing, dude? It's so needlessly complicated, and it's not even, like, being that good to us. Alright, let's not pitch it back down into the freaking dirt. I guess in this case, the water. I need to shut these engines off at the same time. Shut down engine. Okay. I mean, we don't have enough oxidizer to make it all the way to orbit. I know that for certain. And truthfully, looking at my Delta V here, we barely have enough for more than a couple seconds. I just kind of want to see how high we can get before... And those just flamed out. All right, I'm gonna let's up our ambient lighting here. Granted, we are in pitch darkness right now, so we are going to change this back in a bit. We're gonna see if I can make it to oh boy. We're gonna see if I can make it over to this land here. I don't know that I have enough fuel for that. But I do know that I can't shut down any of my engines, because otherwise it doesn't have enough thrust to do anything. Guess I could get rid of some unnecessary weight. That's going to be aerodynamics. Let's not change that. Got about 30 seconds left of fuel. I'm gonna be so real with you guys. This is gonna be a water landing, and it's not gonna matter. I don't know where all hatches obstructed. You tell me this crew hatch is obstructed. All right, we are now falling again. I don't. Actually, it might be possible if I can manage to glide this. If I can manage to glide this, there is a chance that I can get it back. I can get it back to land here. You see, we're going just over 550 meters per second. Surface relative. Yeah, I can make it to the land there. How fast are we dropping? We're dropping pretty dang fast, but I think I am best glide right now in terms of angle. I should have to worry about like stalling and falling out of the sky. I don't want to do that. Yeah, we can make it to land at this point. I could dive and then glide back into the land there just based off of speed. We'll say we are getting a little slow. I don't want to fall out of the sky, but I can definitely say we're getting slow. Let's Alright, I'm aimed right at the shore, so I should be able to. I'm gonna wait for gear until like the last second. Yeah, I've made the land. That is a mountain. Uh-oh. That is not as flat as I thought it was gonna be. Alright, and parachutes. Well, sick. I somehow managed to save that on the second try. I mean, not really save it. I had to ditch like all of the fuel I was supposed to be carrying with me, and then I still didn't even make it to orbit. We are gonna let's just leave them there. Why not? I think it'd be funny. Come on now. There we go. Alright, back to the spaceplane hangar. Let's actually see. What is it? Alt F12? Look at that. I'm so good. We're just gonna set an orbit, and then we're gonna do the, we're just gonna do re-entry. We're not actually gonna totally could cheese it. Not going to. We're gonna put it in orbit, and we're just gonna see how well it does in re-entry. Sorry, I was distracted. Let's just see. I'm gonna just let it burn. There we go. We just have to guarantee that it lands on land. All right, we've made the land at this point because it always goes shorter than what you've aimed for, in my experience. All right, we're gonna warp forward. Should be experiencing re-entry effects now. Yeah, we should. Yeah, there you go. We're gonna start getting heat here in a sec. Already turning a little red. I wish you could actually see. Alright, should be getting actual heat, like, now. Yeah, there it goes. I guess we tumbling through re-entry. Honestly, if I lose those, not a huge deal, because that's the nose RCS. I just need to be able to control the vehicle when it comes back into, obviously, my control. Alright, deploying brakes. Alright, brakes are undeployed. So yeah, it survives re-entry just fine. It's the getting it to orbit that's the hard part. Pull up, please. Pull up, please. Pull up, please. Why are you not pulling it? Okay. Whee! Oh, look at the lone tree over there. I hate that suddenly, as soon as I crash like that, my viewer count on OBS just dramatically increases. I hate that all of you had to see me do that. This is not my usual brand of gameplay, I promise. But no, okay, so let's actually be serious about trying to get a fuel vehicle to orbit. And then that's what that's what we've been trying to do this whole time, but I'm just stupid and decided to do that. Where were we? Several vehicles named Suck My Balls. Alright, that sounds about right. This is a perfect fuel vehicle. That's what we'll do. This thing right here. God, I remember working on this for like the longest time. It flies too. Hold on. I'll do this and then we'll lock in for the next 30 minutes and then figure out from there. If it'll load, who knows if it will. I say that and it immediately does. Alright. God, it's lagging my strong computer. This thing, okay, I'm running 15 FPS right now, which some people are like, oh, that's really bad. This thing on the laptop that I had been streaming on, it would run literally 1 frame a second. So most of the time less than that. All right, here we go. Oh, okay, never mind. We're gonna Alt F12 this, and we're gonna set infinite propellant. And we're gonna set ignore max temperatures. Ah, yes, the Kerbal Space Center. I'm gonna see if this baby flies. Just barely! Actually, not at all, never mind. This is literally just as bad as the previous thing. See, but it's even funnier when I can just... Can I go no HUD? I can go no HUD. You just hit one of these and just yeet. I love the fact that most of it survived. So much of the vehicle survived that. Alright, we're going back to the hangar. Oh, you guys want to see the stupidest thing I ever built? See if I can find a complete version of it. It may be in the other vehicle building. It is in the other vehicle building. So let's go to the KASA. Or maybe it's not in that. Where'd that be? The stupid mode? It's probably stupid mode, knowing me. It is. The E42 Conrad and then the E46 Excelsior. This thing, literally one of the dumbest things I've ever built. Works like a charm, though. Lands great on the Mun. How dark the silver is in in nighttime. Yeah, this thing has awful thrust to weight. Like, it just doesn't work on on Kerbin. But if I back gravity, it flies great. But no, I've landed this thing around the Mun so many times, or on the Mun so many times. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about the full ladder assembly, plus working and usable interior for the Kerbals. Let's see, what else do we have? So that's number 3. What's number 4? Oh, radiators and solar panels. And boom, there you go. There's all of them. See, what's this? Oh, yep, we've got the drills. This does have ISRU capabilities as well. And nothing for... nothing for any of that else. We'll spin really fast. Oh yeah, that's right. This thing was built so weird that the roll is not actually roll. Anyway, I'm gonna start hacking gravity.
We're at 10 times gravity somehow. Can I slow down fast enough? No, I'm gonna crash. It's gonna crash. 3, 2, 1. I'm really stressing my computer right now for literally no reason. I'm being so mean to it. Oh wait, no, I can't close that. I need to reset gravity. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Let me close that. Now we can go back to the space plane hangar. Okay. Sorry, I was looking at some plans that I had. I had a whole note written out for what I wanted this series to be originally. All right, the V-Wing. I forgot about the V-Wing. Okay. Sorry, y'all. So essentially, what I want to do... I'm essentially going to duplicate that, but now I need... fuel tanks, fuel tanks, fuel tanks. Okay, and then I need... That should be fine, right? Right, there's nothing that could go wrong here. I definitely don't need to change up my aerodynamics for the sake of, you know, an entirely new vehicle profile. Okay, what's most important though is this. Alright, I've got too much mass in the rear. This is actually going to go back here. And then I'm essentially just going to duplicate that specific wing piece. What is this? How do I... Wing connector type A. Okay. Maybe I don't. Maybe I just leave the big canards like that. Let's just see. Let's see how stupid this thing is. And if it even works. We're gonna go with the Hermes. This is gonna be full Hermes 5 now. Actually, this is a whole new vehicle. So this is gonna be the XSV6. And I have a couple people who seem to be watching. Somebody give me a name, just like a single word name. I could also, let me see, I'm also going to go ask the Discord server, see if they have any potential suggestions, unless you guys beat them to it. Bum, 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 bum. All right. Yo, welcome. I think the text-to-speech voice absolutely butchered your name there. But yeah, thanks for following. Welcome. Really appreciate it. Right now we're trying to decide on a name for this stupid little thing. So if you have a one-word name that you think would be interesting, would greatly appreciate the suggestion. Right now I'm checking with our Discord server, see if anybody has an interesting potential name. Let's see. Actually, you know what? I've got an idea. Our goal here is... okay. XSV 6. We're gonna go with Helios. Helios 1. I fully expect this to not work. I genuinely do. No, here we go. I fully expect this to take literally just as much fuel to get to orbit. Definitely lifting a little bit when I do that. Yeah, there it goes. And we are going quick. We are still very quick. Holy cow. Can't even pitch up that much. I'm not losing that much that speed. Let's see. Yeah, even at a straight 45, I'm still holding really good speed here. And we are moving up quick too. Do I have a good apoapsis? Not particularly. Oh, I have just realized that we forgot to turn off the infinite propellant. Alright, so we've cheated a little bit. This is the first instance of it, though. Let me speed up, god dang it. All right. And I'm gonna watch that wrap around the planet with the hope that we don't run out of oxidizer. Sick, we're in orbit. You know what I forgot to put on this thing, which is going to be super important to us being able to actually dock with the thing that we're supposed to meet up with? Actually, now that I think about it, it didn't even make it to orbit. I'm seeing now. Alright, well, yeah, I guess we're going to do this test then. Let's see if this thing can survive re-entry, because if it can, then we'll go see if it can survive Lathe and get back into orbit from Lathe. Alright. Boop a doop a doop. I didn't check where I would be landing. Let's stop that. Let's flip her around. And then let's work. Okay. Now let's physics time warp. Come on now, don't do me like this. Don't do me like this. Honestly, I don't really care how like wild and crazy the actual re-entry is. I care that it can survive it in one piece and still land. So I'm okay with this thus far. We are in a flat spin. I just had a crazy deja vu, I'll tell you that much. Because now what I need to do is... Yeah, no, this is crazy. I've had almost the entire experience that you guys are seeing right now. Come on, regain control. Come on! Please! I've made it worse. Come on, flip! I need you to flip! See if I can't get these engines to restart. This is exactly why I would carry parachutes with me. Oh, it's so close! Oh no! I just chose the wrong direction. If I had pointed it down that way, I would have had it. Alright, well... We're gonna try that again. We've got this. Lit. It's lit. See, I'm at 60 degrees relative, and I'm still accelerating. This is insane, bro. So we had one engine flame out. I'm taking that as a hint. All right, we'll just hold it here for a while. All right, leveling out. Actually, let's... Can I speed it faster now? I guess not. Ooh, I'm gonna use up the... I was definitely very inefficient about this. Alright, well, I guess we're just gonna test re-entry right now. Since I was wildly inefficient with my... Should I not go into a flat spin, essentially? I say as I almost immediately go into a flat spin. Hold on. What the heck are these? Why do I have yaw only canards back there? What is happening? I do not remember adding those. Oh god. Oh, I lost consciousness. Did not mean to do that. Need to. You guys like slow down. I'm not still time warped. I'm not. Why am I going so fast? Like I'm trying to land here. You know, let's actually. We're gonna go land over there, right next to the sister ship to this thing. Go say hi to that crew real quick. Okay. Am I running my game in like 3 times speed? I feel like everything is so much faster than it should be. Oh wait, this is the version of the Hermes that had the rover attachment. This is where Jeb and Bill are. Incredible. Okay, well, we're gonna recover this vessel and we'll go back and recover that one here in a sec. I gathered data I didn't need, okay? My Steam is freaking out. What do you want, Steam? You guys get to look at my awful network while I figure out what's going on with my Steam. Oh, it's literally just because Chris messaged me earlier. God dang it. Okay. Well, I don't know how much else I can really do. I mean, I have things that I could do, but they do require a bit more planning than I currently went into stream with, so I'm really not sure. I'm really just not sure how I want to attack it yet. So I am gonna leave stream here. Hopefully today's Wheel of Doom was interesting enough for you guys. It was certainly an experiment in testing. We will certainly, as Chris mentioned at the very beginning of the stream, there is that thing that looks at your entire Steam library and picks a random game, and I can definitely see myself trying that out. I think it certainly would be interesting. But we will 100% be back to Kerbal Space Program. I know that I took a super long break from playing it, and that really wasn't intentional, but we will indeed do a Jewel 5 like I intended when I started the series. That it probably won't be this month that I start that, because we are about to start a brand new story series, which is, to be fair, what the channel is all about. It's doing story games, because that's what I love. But, yeah. Friday, I will be back Friday. That'll be our next stream for anyone who may be watching. We'll be playing Elite Dangerous. We're doing Distant Worlds 3 stuff. So I need to make my way to an actual waypoint. And so I figured I'd take you guys along as I travel and as I scan and collect and try and make a good chunk of change off this flight. So who knows? We'll have to see. But yeah, Friday is our next stream. After that, it'll be Saturday. I think I'm doing a stream Saturday for the Minecraft server, like usual. And then Monday will be the start of that new story series. Let me go ahead and go to my end stream screen. As a reminder for anyone who may be watching and hasn't seen the information yet, in our Discord, which you guys should join in case you're interested, I sent out information today about the community day that's coming up, February 21st. It's a Saturday. I sent a message essentially asking if anybody had any time constraints, times that they couldn't do, times that they absolutely would have to do if they were going to join, things like that. It's in our channel updates section. But we will be playing Repo all together, as many people as we can get in. If you are interested in joining, please do. I look forward to hopefully seeing as many people as possible in that. But you must be a member of the server in order to get an invite when that time comes. So please make sure that you check that out before it is too late to get an invite to that. I don't think there's anything else. Follow if you're considering following. Sub if you have a Prime sub. Don't spend the money on me. I'd rather you guys not do that. But yeah, I think that's about it from me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and then I will see you guys on Friday with Elite Dangerous. Y'all have a good week.